am Dr. Smai Sithong Thavorn, Director of Rajanakarin Institute of Child Development. Thank you for everybody that want to help us here at the hospital for the handicapped children. Our hospital service for both mental and physical disability, and this wheelchair project helps us really much for the poor handicapped in mobility.
We provide wheelchairs and other equipment for anyone in need, whatever their age, whatever their culture, or whatever their beliefs. Anyone can apply for help from the RICD wheelchair project and know that they will get the equipment they need when their turn comes on the waiting list.
I would like to introduce our system for wheelchair distribution for the children and including the adult too when they need it. Please come to see.
The Wheelchair Project, under the patronage of Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirindhorn, is based at the RICD hospital near Chiang Mai, but our mobile teams go anywhere in Thailand to fulfill the needs of handicapped children and adults. The project has an RICD workshop and storage area where Thai and foreign volunteers with RICD staff receive thousands of wheelchairs and mobility aids from donors in America and Japan. They are checked, cleaned, matched with patients on the waiting list, allocated and prepared for distribution through hospitals, community centres, NGOs and other organisations in our network.
Okay, so we are preparing a wheelchair here for one of our children from the RICD, from the Rajanakarin Institute of Child Development. The wheelchair is actually standard wheelchair, child standard wheelchair, but completely adapted to the special needs of this child who suffers from cerebral palsy. So everything has been changed. There's a new headrest, new backrest. Everything has to be adapted towards the medical needs of that patient. For this wheelchair is only one of a lot of wheelchairs we do. So tomorrow we are leaving to Bang Ne to do another 20 wheelchairs, 5 children, 15 adults, and they will get all individually fitting according to their medical needs again, in cooperation with medical staff of the local hospital in Bang Ne.
There are 8 facilities that you, as a distribution centre, must provide for your patients, their helpers and the Wheelchair Project team on distribution days. The first is an area where patients can arrive. They may have to be helped from vehicles or from motorcycles, and this needs space for vehicles and people. Patients have to get to the registration area. Please make sure that there are no steps or other difficulties for them to go over. The second facility that you must provide is somewhere for patients and their helpers to wait while they go through the Wheelchair Project process. Patients are likely to be going through the process for much of the day, so you need to provide somewhere comfortable for them to wait. The third kind of facility that you need to provide is some kind of catering for patients. They need to be given water and food during the day to help them while they wait or go through the wheelchair project process. The fourth facility that you must provide is space and a table where patients can prove their identities and register with the wheelchair project distribution team. This is a very important station and the process can take time. You must make sure there is adequate facilities to handle the number of patients expected. The fifth facility you must provide is space and a table where patients can complete the necessary doctor's checks. Patients have to be assessed for their disabilities and their capabilities before the mobility aids can be adapted to their particular needs. This process can take some time, and your facilities must be adequate for the number of patients expected. The sixth facility that you must provide is an area for the wheelchair project team to adapt wheelchairs to patients' medical needs. This can take up to 2 hours for each wheelchair, and our team may number 10 technicians or more on big distributions. It is vital to have enough space to consult the patients, assess the changes needed to be made to the wheelchairs, and carry out the work. For a distribution of 50 wheelchairs, you need to provide an area at least 12 meters by 6 meters. For a smaller distribution, say 15 wheelchairs, you must provide an area at least 8 meters by 5 meters. In addition, you should not underestimate the amount of material and tools that the wheelchair project needs to carry out its work. This photograph gives you an idea of the amount, and you need to provide enough space with tables for it to be stored and used.
Hier zum Anschlag gehen kann.
The seventh facility you must provide on distribution day is an area for photographing the patient with any equipment provided by the wheelchair project. Photographs are important. They form part of the records to show the patient and the equipment. The eighth facility that you must provide is an area for safety training. Safety training is very important for both the patients and for the helpers.
เวลาจอดทำจะไหนจอดอยู่กับที่รอบสองข้างเนาะเวลาจะไปค่อยเปิดถ้าเวลาจะขึ้นที่สูงลงขึ้นอย่างนี้เนาะเวลาลงที่สูงทำจะไหนโอเคหลังลงจำได้แล้วล็อกเป็นต่อล็อกคนเดียวดูสิล็อก
Also provide water, food and sleeping accommodation for the wheelchair project team. You will be told in advance how many of our staff and volunteers will be working on the distribution and how many days they will be working.